Hey, I'm Mike Bianchi and he's Jerry Green. Welcome back to Keeping Score One-on-One, where Jerry and I will knock around 3 of the top questions in sports today. And as always, we get 1 minute each for each question, Jerry. And if we go over the time limit, even though Clocky the Clown has retired.
We have no Clocky.
Oh, yeah, we do.
We do?
Clocky, the legacy continues. Clocky's unemployed son, Clocky Earnhardt Jr. here.
Number 8.
Yeah, yes. All right. Clocky, thank you. Clocky Jr., thank you very much. All right, Jerry, first question. What is the future of Michael Vick?
Boy, it's a great and a tough question to answer. I mean, of course, if he can be found guilty of anything legally, then his football career may well be over. But the tougher question is if there's nothing they can do to him legally, if nothing can be proved, does the commissioner of the NFL or the Atlanta Falcons themselves put this guy down because he's one of the 5 most popular guys probably still
Jerry,
in the league?
ESPN had a report over the weekend that Michael Vick, they had an informant that said Michael Vick not only owns fighting dogs, he is big in the fighting dog industry. He fights dogs. He bets on fighting dogs, thousands of dollars. So you've got the gambling aspect and just the awful, the fact that he's even taking part in this awful, reprehensible sport. I think they're going to have to do something with Michael Vick.
It's a real tough call for them because he's not a multi-offender like Pac-Man Jones. It's going to be interesting to see where they go.
Clocky, come on, have a little animation there, Clocky Jr.
Hey, he'll get it. He's young.
He's like Frank Sinatra Jr., not nearly as talented as his dad.
We're not all natural clowns like you.
All right, Jerry, next question.
I don't know. What is the next question? Martial arts is the next question. Mixed martial arts. How big is this, really?
Jerry, it was on the cover of Sports Illustrated last week. They had a big fight. I don't even know who was fighting, but they had a huge fight.
The Iceman.
Yeah.
And Rampage.
Jerry, this is bigger, in my opinion, than boxing right now. You look at the young, demographic of young male, which everybody's trying to get that demographic. Mixed martial arts and ultimate fighting has it. It's probably a sad commentary on this country that this is what's big now, but it is huge, and I think the mainstream media is going to have to jump on board soon.
I think you're right because as far as being bigger than boxing, I don't know how much of an accomplishment that is. I mean, to be honest about it, but it certainly is big enough to be noticed. And if you watch that fight that was less than 2 minutes long, I got to admit, it kind of makes sense that when you knock a guy to the ground, instead of going to the opposite corner, you just fall down and start pummeling him after that.
That's what I love. In fact, I'd love to do that to you.
Hey.
Pummel you, okay?
Hey, Clocky, get in here. Get in here and protect me, Clocky.
All right.
All right, question 3, what is it?
Question 3, Jerry. All right, Brian Hill was fired last week. Who's going to be the new Magic coach?
Oh, I wish I knew.
I do know.
But no, you don't.
Oh, yes, I
no,
do.
He doesn't
Yes, I do.
know. I pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Okay.
The guy that I still have maintained all along has got to be a main contender, PJ Carlesimo.
What?
The PJ pajamas, PJ Carlesimo. I think he's got to be one of the top 2 or 3. I'm putting it that way.
PJ Carlesimo?
That's exactly right.
Jerry,
yes.
I have a song to announce who I think the new Magic coach is going to be.
Don't do this to America.
This is how they're going to announce him, okay? The Magic coach will come to town riding on a pony. Yes, his name, it will be Mark Averoni. How do you like that, Jerry? Phoenix Suns assistant Mark Averoni. He's the hottest assistant coach out there, much hotter than your guy, PJ Carlesimo.
That's exactly why he doesn't get the Orlando job, because he has his pick of the jobs, and he doesn't pick Orlando.
The Magic job is one of the most attractive out there.
He does not pick Orlando.
Jerry, PJ Carlesimo. Here's what PJ Carlesimo does.
Hey, stop. Thank you, Clocky.
He's
I like
getting
this.
strangled.
Clocky Jr. is aggressive, and I like that. All right. Now that you've seen the new Clocky Earnhardt Jr., you're going to want to come back next week to see one-on-one. If you want to get your weekly radio taste of this, it's the Keeping Score radio show every Monday through Friday morning, 9 to 10 a.m. Almost forgot the time. 9 to 10 a.m. on 740 The Team. That's where you hear it there. You could.
My imitation
Get
of
back.
PJ
Hey,
Carlissimo.
Don't make me kick you. You know, in mixed martial arts.